So here we are at the Science Center here, just right across from Autzen Stadium. And here we're the star-struck duck. But he's a good little, he's been here a while. But we're going to go inside and we're going to look at the Science Center and all the neat things that they have for our community. So follow me. I'm talking a little bit soft. And the reason I'm talking soft is because right over here is the planetarium where they have a show going on right now. Remember, we have an eclipse coming up quite shortly, and this is the perfect time to familiarize yourself with the skies, and they do a wonderful job of doing a program that teaches kids as well as adults. So then, but that's not the only thing they do. Lots of classes for different things. Here's the butterfly collection and different science things, gravity. And if you want to spend an afternoon with your children in an educational fashion, this is a perfect place to come to. I used to bring my middle schoolers here for some shows, and of course with the fact that we've got the eclipse coming up rather quickly, this is the perfect time to come and get a kind of a brush up on what's happening out there in the sky. Again, this is called the Science Center, and it is positioned, the building is right across the street from Autzen Stadium. On their private drive, I might add. It's not on the busy street. It's just the one that goes to the football stadium. Now, these are designed to step on in the middle of the night. No, wait, that's not true. Legos. No, that's not what you do. Legos. Kids love Legos, and they can be so creative and can occupy them for hours and hours. The main part, though, is you got to have them pick up the Legos after they're done playing with them. One of the things that they do is they don't just talk about Earth, of course. They talk about all the other planets and the atmosphere and lack of atmosphere in different planets. Here's this particular one, they're talking about Venus, and they're talking about the surface elevation and this type of thing. And so you get a good idea of what's going on in different areas. This particular little toy, I'll call it, is talking about earthquakes, and it shows the level of earthquake and what a very small earthquake or a large earthquake can do.
The planetarium is open to go in.
Oh, good. Thank you for that. We're going to be able to go inside the planetarium. So this is interesting because we are really starting to have more earthquakes even in Oregon. And as you know, the devastation that they predict in the future will be of a scale that we've never heard of before. And that the fault line is right off the coast, and they expect that to happen within 100 years. The question for us is, when did that 100 years count start? So it might be next week. So anyway, fun things to investigate. Come on, let's go into the planetarium while we have a chance.
All right, let me introduce you to Dale.
Okay, thank you for that.
Ray?
Gary
I'm
Raze.
so sorry. Yeah. All right, so this is
That's Dale. Thank you.
Dale, this is Gary.
Gary,
I'm
it's a
his
pleasure.
partner.
Good to meet
Good
you.
to meet you.
And this is Jocelyn.
Hi, Jocelyn.
This is Dale.
Hi.
I used to bring my middle schoolers here
Oh,
many
well,
times.
very nice.
Rick Kang, does that name ring a bell to you?
I do not recognize
Okay.
that.
Well,
but,
I've got some telescopes at my place that
Oh,
I'd like to
sure.
donate to this
well,
to the
that's
society
splendid.
somehow.
Absolutely.
So, anyway, I know that we're just doing this is a kind of a pod for featuring some of the finer things in Eugene.
Well,
And you guys certainly are part of that. So that's what we're
well,
doing.
Thanks for showcasing the planetarium. We're sure proud of it.
Oh
and,
my, what a find. The hard part is I know that you guys at some point in time may have to move. Is that correct?
Well, there's been some talk of that, and then I've also heard that it may not prove necessary. So
okay.
we'll see how
We'll
that
see.
works out.
So as you see all the seats around, the kids, not just kids, adults, everyone goes around. They have a very comfortable seating, and you notice that they're leaning back quite a ways. Well, there's a reason for that, because you're going to see the horizon. You're going to see the entire spatial area of what we can see in space. And of course, we're not darkening the planetarium at the moment because you wouldn't be able to see anything, but this is just a remarkable. How long do the shows last? Maybe 30
Well,
minutes?
Most shows are 25 to 35 minutes long, and
Okay.
we start them, most of them, at the top of every hour. So
Okay.
there's a little break between each show, but
Do you fine tune them between age levels?
usually the shows for the younger kids are earlier in the day, and for the older kids.
But
are
the
in
presentation is probably I won't use the word dummied down, but probably more of an elementary level than middle school.
That's correct. In
Okay.
the afternoon, we're talking more to middle schoolers. Probably the morning has shows really very much tailored to preschoolers
Okay.
and the early grades. So,
Well, and the thing that I was impressed about when I was here is this isn't just for little kids and middle schoolers. Adults get every bit of enjoyment out of it.
well, I learn something every time I come in. I'm just a volunteer, but I enjoy the programs that the planetarium puts on, and it's just a great program.
Well, Dale, thanks for taking the time, for letting us come in here and steal some of your time.
Well,
so
it's my pleasure.
We're just happy to be able to talk about this wonderful program that you
Well,
have.
good.
Okay, so there you have it. Gary Raze, Remax Integrity, and I'll see you down the road. Take care.